Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy Forrester will deal with some Luna Nozawa horror while Brooke Logan makes a shocking discovery. Ivy Forrester and Electra Forrester will also launch their new jewelry line. Finn Finnegan will supposedly lose his wimwams and conclude to keep Luna's maternity under wraps, at least for a little while longer. Rather, Steffy should be frightened over the news that No Bone knows where Luna is. Despite Steffy's fears, Finn will no doubt assure her that Luna is still confined, nearly grounded on what he learned at the captivity. Latterly, Poppy Nozawa will seek updates from Finn and should express relief when she learns he kept his mouth shut with Steffy. From there, Poppy will push Finn to continue keeping the secret that Luna is his natural son. Back with Steffy, she'll open up to Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes about how awful her fire with Luna was. Steffy will recall being stuck in that pen and wondering if she'd ever make it home to her family. Although Steffy, Ridge and Taylor will be pleased that Luna is still serving her captivity judgment nearly, Steffy will still have plenitude of negative passions toward Luna. It looks like Steffy may realize that she'll no way be suitable to get over what Luna did to her. As for Luna, she'll seek Bill's backing when it comes to delivering a communication to Poppy. Bill may have some reservations about that, but Luna will have commodity she really wants to say to her mama. Of course, Luna may want to ask one further time who her natural father is and try to score the real story. Whether Luna wants to see Poppy in person or pass along a letter rather, she'll put Bill on the spot with her request. At some point, Poppy will visit the Spencer manse and maybe complain to Bill about the captivity cutting her off from any Luna information. Since Poppy wouldn't know where Luna is now, she may wonder if Bill could pull some strings and figure it out. Still, Bill formerly knows exactly where Luna is since he's hiding her at his estate. Will this lead to Luna coming out of the murk and shocking Poppy with her ankle examiner? Poppy may ultimately learn that Bill got Luna out on house arrest to save her life since she was being targeted behind bars. Over with Brooke Logan, she'll face another reversal when it comes to her sweats to win Ridge over. Ridge will get swept up in a romantic moment with Taylor rather. Meanwhile, Carter Walton will get the feeling that Daphne Rose wants to do further than just unite on an incense line. The nearer Daphne gets to Carter, the further trouble there's going to be. That's especially true since Brooke will catch a regard of Daphne cozying up to Carter at the office. Brooke will also face an eavesdropper stunner since she'll hear in on a portion of Daphne and Steffy's discussion. Carter's guilt will also take a risk, but Hope will be floored when he suggests perhaps they owe Steffy and Ridge a reason. It surely wouldn't be a plan that Hope is on board with. As for Electra and Ivy, their jewelry line will launch and most likely get rave reviews. There'll be some good reasons for Electra to celebrate, so look for her relationship with Will Spencer to really blossom. Brooke could fluently unmask what she's discovered about Daphne and Steffy to Hope. Will Brooke suspect that there's a plot in stir to break up Hope and Carter's love? Hope may realize that since Steffy views her as the problem, she thinks the Forresters can recapture control with her out of the way. Our prognostications allude this could lead to Hope revenging, but Steffy actually has bigger issues to worry about right now. That's because the verity about Luna's biopater can't stay buried ever. Will Finn eventually come clean or will Steffy find out he sired Luna another way? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say the coming 2 weeks will bring some highs and lows, so don't miss all the excitement. Finn Finnegan resolved one long-standing question. But the answer he doubly verified creates a significant dilemma that wouldn't be easy to address, deal with, or resoluteness. Finn has a good family life, which includes having remarkably made peace with his birth mama, Sheila Carter Sharp. Of course, that ignominious villain officially gained a granddaughter, Luna Nozawa. But Finn's mama, Lee Finnegan, and his woman, Steffy Forrester Finnegan, are about to rightfully express violent feelings once they learn that Luna is Finn's son. Spring is still far out when it comes to the traditional timetable. But all baseball suckers in this interpretation of Los Angeles, California, know that their super platoon will soon be heading to spring training. That reference is apt when comparing Lee's instincts, which she concluded were out. Lee's instincts about her family, Poppy Nozawa, cheating with Jack Finnegan, were wrong. But it was accessible that Lee harbored that dubitation for a long time. In more recent times, Lee learned of Jack's treason with Sheila. So, Lee was right about Commodity being off with Poppy, and she was looking at the wrong Joe. Steffy and Finn do have a solid marriage. He proved his fidelity by putting a hedge between himself and Sheila. That happened after she shot him and Steffy in one of the darker stories in recent show history. This couple has endured plenitude, including Luna hijacking Steffy. But that only happened because of Steffy's good instincts. As devoted observers recall, Steffy realized Commodity was wrong with Luna after seeing her kiss Bill Spencer and followed her to the apartment structure where she and Poppy lived. That structure was set to be demolished, so Luna kept Steffy there. Luna had every intention of leaving Steffy in a giant essence pen so that she'd be crushed to death during the obliteration. That outgrowth was meant to ever silence Steffy and keep her expedience of being with Bill alive. So, Steffy learning that her intended killer is Finn's son will be a wild reveal. Still, he'll not keep this maternity stunner a secret if Finn keeps to his character traits. He'll tell Steffy and Lee. Part of this tale's conspiracy involves Luna's cloaked presence at Bill's manse. So, Finn believes he knows where his son is being held. But she's not in the traditional captivity system, as Poppy just learned. Finn will probably partake his news with Steffy and Lee, who Poppy just told that Luna is missing. Together, this foursome will search for their recently realized family member because Finn will be determined to find his son. Finn Finnegan confronts Penelope Poppy Nozawa with the maternity test results. Hope Logan interrupts Carter Walton and Daphne Rose's moment. At the Spencer manse, Luna Nozawa munches on snacks and pours a drink. Luna smirks as she thinks about if her mama knew where she was at. Luna sees an old magazine and notices the announcement for one of Tom Starr's musicals. Luna will no way believe that Tom is her biopater. At Il Giardino, Lee Finnegan meets Poppy. Lee was surprised that Poppy reached out after everything. Lee wants Poppy's remission. Poppy seems nervous. Poppy explains to Lee that Luna is missing. Lee is outraged. Poppy gets a phone call from Finn. The good croaker. Process Poppy to his office incontinently. It's not a request, but a demand. Poppy tells Lee that she has to go. Lee apologizes again for unfairly criminating her. Poppy puts on a stalwart smile. Poppy enters Finn's office at the sanitarium. Finn tells Poppy to lock the door. Poppy tells Finn that they are Aunt blood related, so what they did really was Aunt wrong. Poppy thinks of it as magical. Poppy has a chance to get back in Lee's good graces, but it wouldn't be if Finn keeps asking questions. Wow, selfish important, Poppy? Finn lashes out the maternity test. Poppy insists there's no way Finn is Luna's father. Finn says he doesn't lament their night together but aloud. He could trust her. Finn calls Poppy a fabricator. Finn says he's Luna's father. Hope thinks Steffy Forrester Finnegan is over to Commodity. Hope has been burnt by Steffy too numerous times. It's not passing again. Steffy is apprehensive of their history. Hope refuses to be Steffy's goat. Steffy calls Carter Hope's mate in crime. Zend interrupts. Hope is thankful for Zend's commitment to the company. Steffy tells Zend that he's inestimable. Hope leaves, so Steffy and Zend bandy the scheme. Zend is auspicious that they will get the company back soon. Steffy still won't tell Zend details about the plan. In another office at Forrester Creations, Daphne puts her arm on Carter's shoulder. As Carter breathes in the scent, Daphne continues getting near. Carter tries to talk business, but Daphne says they can go over the details laterally. Daphne touches Carter's casket. Carter asks why Daphne is at Forrester Creations. Daphne says there's one reason, but it's a secret. Daphne puts on 2 different spices. Daphne wants Carter to pick which scent to launch first. Daphne adds that Carter now belongs to her. As Carter sniffs Daphne's neck, Hope walks in. Carter doesn't indeed notice until Hope eventually announces herself.